everyone, and we are back. And there is a new webcam in effect on top of everything else. Um, the big deal with this one, besides being somewhat higher resolution, is that it has low light compensation. So it'll actually light my face and has a little bit of a night vision effect since it's usually very dark in this room when we play. So let me know what you think about the new webcam as I fire up Pokemon Red and we get started. As with last time, you're going to find me parked outside the Celadon game corner, which I realize is not where we left it earlier on, but I've made a little bit more progress toward Porygon off screen. As you see, we're up to 3,969 coins out of the 9,999 we need. So, progress, right? I think so. Yay. The mic is quiet? Okay, no problem. Let's crank it up a bit. Let me know how that goes. Alright. So, from here, the fastest way to Fuchsia is down Cycling Road, so yes, I do burn a candle, mostly for the smell. This one's holiday themed. Smells like a pine forest. So we just rip straight down Cycling Road. We will be at Fuchsia City in no time. And ready to move on. You can't stand what? The Game Boy graphics? The Game Boy music? Yeah, so everybody keep me informed about mic levels, as well as anything we don't like about the new webcam, but I am pleased with my new hardware, my Christmas gifts. Alright, so now we're back where we actually left off, with a swimmer to fight. I believe, yes, we need to use Martin. He's behind everyone else by a level. Wait, you'll have a heart attack! Music's a little loud. I'm sure that's true. How about that? Everybody says my voice is low now. Turns it even more. There, that's as high as my voice can go. I hope it's sufficient. Alright. So, for a water type... It's still hard to hear me, huh? I cranked the mic. Oh, you might be right. Okay, hold on. This is not working. Again, once more with feeling. How's that? Hold on, let me play with my settings a little. Can you hear me now? Still quiet. Alright. Let me do a little Google foo and see what I can figure out. Be right back. Once more with feeling. Okay, wow, I feel dumb. It's alright though. Okay, now the mic attachment's on. Are we doing better now? Can you hear me now? Oh God, I feel like an idiot. Oh, I missed the mic attachment. Oh, stupid of me. Alright, so anyway, for Martin, we are able to, Martin knows Thunder, which, despite its sketchy accuracy, can handle water types rather nicely. And there's the sketchy accuracy I'm talking about. Oh yeah, Martin, check that out. I taught you the best best is a stretch. I taught you the most powerful electric attack in the game, but it only has 70% accuracy. So, think of that what you will. Alright, we're about to deal with an army of water types, so I actually want to keep Martin out for now. We want to save Jolteon and Venusaur for the fights where we absolutely need to hit. What do you mean, sounds like years ago? Low quality mic. And a Staryu. Thunder again! No, Martin! You're supposed to miss 3 out of 10 times. I guess 2 out of 5 is pretty close, but still. The on-desk road mic. Alright, well that's next. We have a better headset, we have a better webcam, which wasn't even really on the priority list, but my brother bought it for me and I'm pretty happy with it. Watch out for Tentacool. Alright, on we go. We already fished here, you'll recall, in order to get Horsey and Staryu. So all we need to do is start surfing and fight the trainers in our way. We're gonna ride Nyron. You ready for this? Red got on Nyron. I sound like AM radio. Well, I probably don't need it cranked up all the way now. Let's try that. I look at the sea to forget. Well, I drink to forget, so cheers. Swimmer wants to fight. Sent out Horsey. Nyron will be rode. Oh, come on, Martin. Quit missing, man. Martin, do better. How much have you had to drink today, son? There you go. And another Horsey. Ooh, traumatic. I'm looking at the sea to forget. Alright. So we will encounter wild tentacles while we're surfing with a ridiculous level range. They range from level 5 to level 40. Here's level 10. Martin will just thrash that. No problem. And another tentacle. Ooh, level 15. Ooh, getting dangerous. Spoiler alert, it's not. It's been a while since we even had to fight wild Pokemon, though. There's gonna be plenty of them in the Seafoam Islands, I promise you that. Next batter's another swimmer. We'll keep Martin in the lead, at least for his last PowerPoint on Thunder. And we'll even try and keep him out on some of the other stuff. I want to level him next, because I believe he's my only team member who's weak to water. I love swimming. What about you? You were kicked? Well, no worries. I played with the mic level and physician, so I think, did that fix the AM radio issue? Do we sound better? Let me know, it's important to me. It's got a Poliwag and a Poliwhirl, so let's just thrash him. We'll keep that Thunder PP. A Poliwhirl. No, we're good. Oh, hi, stay hydrated, bot. Is it lagging for anyone else? Or is it just Steven? Because my uplink says everything's good. Yeah, Steven, it's just on your end. It's not lagging for anyone else. I'm sorry. I can beat Pokemon at swimming. Yeah, that doesn't really matter, Hoss. Nobody cares if you're a fast swimmer. We're in fucking Kanto. We're all about Pokemon here. Next batter is a Wild Tentacool. Another level 15. No water at all. That's not true. I had plenty of water before I started streaming. Wow, I'm looking at the webcam refeed. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Give me a second. I forgot to pop my event boxes and webcam feed down for Pokemon so everybody can actually see the opponents. There we go. That's better. I'm getting the hang of this whole streaming thing. It only took me about half a year. What's beyond the horizon? He leads with a Horsey. No reason not to go ahead and use that last Thunder PP, I suppose. He's got 4 Mons, though. So, let's use Strength. I don't want to risk Thrash after 3 turns. I might get confused. Tentacool. No, Martin can stay out. 1 more strength, and then we can thrash the final 2, and we should be fine. About to use Tentacool. No need to change. Thrash now. And a Goldeen. Nope, keep thrashing, Martin. You'll handle it. Yes, I started streaming at 1 p.m. today, or 1,300 hours in military time. Glub. I see a couple of islands. Well, hey, buddy. You're next. I tried diving for Pokemon, but it was a no-go. Swimmer wants to fight. Send out Goldeen. He's got 3 in his last one was Seaking, so... Let's use Strength on his first 2. It is currently 5:08 p.m. You're good. We are at the very start of winter in the shortest days of the year. The winter solstice was 6 days ago here. So yes, it is already very dark, even though it's literally, as you say, 10 past 5. I drive home in the dark every day this time of year. Alright, Shelter's got ridiculously high defense, so I'm going to use my last Thunder PP on it. It hit! Good job, Martin. No, it's the 21st. The winter solstice here is December 21st. And today is the 27th. 6 days ago. I'm not that drunk. And a Sea King, which will thrash. This is his last one. Doesn't matter how many turns it takes. Tail Whip! Well, that was a poor choice. Martin's level 42! Holla! Ah, there you go. Already to 28. So we're both right. I like that. Everyone wins, no one loses. Red defeated Swimmer. Help! You have to fish for sea Pokemon. Alright. Well, we can lose our most vulnerable Mon now. Let's throw out Nyron next. No, I did not buy Pokemon Red on Steam. I own a Game Boy Color with copies, OG copies of Red, Blue, and Yellow. I can't say they actually still work, but I feel justified in emulating because I own them. Alright, so get about to the center of the route and head south. And you'll see this cluster of 4 trainers to deal with. Nyron's not super effective against anything, but he's just going to overpower them all, and that's totally fine. Have I bought something? Well, I did buy Max Payne and Batman Arkham Asylum yesterday. Max Payne was $3.50 during the winter sale, compared to its $10 standard price. These waters are treacherous. Swimmer wants to fight. Send out Tentacool. Hi Jake, how you doing? Sorry you didn't come in time for Max Payne. That was a lot of fun, but you seem to like Pokemon, so I certainly do. Oh, Nyron outspeeds the Tentacools. He's 14 levels higher. He freaking ought to, but still. Another Tentacool. No need to change. Body slam it, Nyron. Wreck it. With your bulk. See, I played it on PC when it was brand new in 2001. I was a junior in high school. And I got the mouse pad that came with the game, you know, New York, fugitive undercover cop. Nothing to lose on the printed on the crime scene tape. I had that mouse pad for years. I think I even still had it like when I went to law school in Chicago, and then I like finally switched to a new one because it just got like unusably sticky in like 2013. But that was my favorite mouse pad for years. About to use Star U. I am not planning on doing all the Batman Arkham games. I will definitely do Asylum. I will very likely do City. That will very likely be it. I'm not terribly interested in doing Origins or Night. Well, Star U outspeeds us. Even 14 levels lower. Because Nyron is slow. Get better, Nyron. Come on. Yeah, Tiff will tell you when I finally switched mouse pads. She was the one who actually like made me throw it away. Because she was like, look, Travis, your mouse is sticking to the pad, and that's why it doesn't work. But well, it is 12 years old.
A Tentacruel. This will probably outspeed us, but Body Slam should still one-shot it. Nyron might get poisoned. No, he didn't. Good. See, I'm trying to raise all of my not grass and not electric types on the trainers so that I can... Basically, I really want to be leading with Jolteon by the time I get to the Seafoam Islands. Or Venusaur. He'll be fine too. Ooh, dangerous. I got a cramp. Glub, glub. Let's go to the west-facing one next. The mic is quiet. Alright, well, I will turn it back up a little. I want, like, for now, perpetual feedback on volume levels, because it's a new headset, a new webcam, a new mic, so it's a little bit of trial and error getting all those levels right. So please let me know if something is either quiet or overwhelmingly loud and killing you with reverb or something like that. Oops. Remaximize, please. Oh, I just love your ride. Can I have it if I win? Hey, Nyron, she wants you. Because I'm riding on Nyron, my Snorlax. Beauty wants to fight. Send out Poliwag. And it outspeeds him. Well, I cranked up the mic level. Let me know if that fixes the problem. A Goldeen! Wreck him, Nyron, with your Bolt Body Slam. I should probably stop putting my hand between my mouth and the mic. That might help. What I said was wreck him, Nyron, with your bulk Body Slam. Well, I can turn the game music down a little more, too. I turned down the game volume and turned, like, by 2 points. I turned up the mic volume a little more. Let me know how this is. A Sea King. My sweet, deep, sexy voice. Thank you, Lone Wonder. Nice to feel appreciated. Oh my. Excuse me. The Goldeen. Nyron, wreck it with your bulk. Body Slam. I don't think Nyron's even in the stream anymore. Too bad. Nyron's never around when I'm using him. Shame. And a Poliwag. Alright. Time to re-up on beverage. That's an important moment, as we all know. Oh no, Hypnosis. It's alright, I have a Pokeflute. Fix it. All sleeping Pokemon woke up. The one thing that was, considering how great it was overall, it's silly to be so mad about this, but I was really bad on Pokemon Let's Go on the Switch. You can't use the Pokeflute in battle. Water Gun? That ain't gonna do shit. Get wrecked. Ah, come on. Again. Hypnosis only has a 55% success rate. What is this garbage? Iron just wants to sleep. That's why he never fucking resists hypnosis. There we go. There we go. Alright, we beat that last Poliwag. Defeated Beauty. Oh, I lost! Yes, you did. It's still a long way to go to Seafoam Island. Alright, grab the south-facing trainer next. Steven, this isn't a voting system, this is a dictatorship. I, the Stream Lord, dictator for life on the Discord, say, go get another White Russian. I swam here, but I'm tired. I want you all to get drunk, and I want to get drunk too. Then we'll have fun. Go, Nyron. Water gun, this will scare me. Yeah, I was gonna say, why not both? I guess you'll miss a little stream, but you'll enjoy it so much more with a White Russian in your hand. The dude abides, am I right? What star are you? Wreck it, son. You're gonna get out fed. I need to feed you more carbos. And the star are you. You're all out of alcohol? Well, that's a goddamn shame. Defeated Beauty. I'm exhausted. Lapras is so big, it must keep you dry on water. And last is our East Facer. Swimming's great. Sunburns aren't. True story. Another beauty. True story. Lost. I mean, you don't have to steal or starve. You could probably just say, hey, Mom and Dad, can I have a drink? See what they say. Nyron grew to level 42. Alright. Next, batter. Who to put out there? Venusaur and Jolteon are last, which leaves either the Count or Maya. We're going to change. We'll put the Count down next, or Starmie. Nyron's turning into a big boy. Guess we'll hit it with Psychic. I'll try Ice Beam too on weaker ones. If memory serves, Ice is not very effective against water. And the Count does not get stab on Ice Beam because he's water psychic, so we'll see. Shocker! Not really. My boyfriend wanted to swim Seafoam Islands. Alright. Now we're going to cross into Sea Route 20. There's nothing new there in terms of wild Pokemon. We just have some trainers to beat en route to Seafoam Islands. Well then, Lost. Open their liquor cabinet and get yourself a drink. It'll be fine, I promise. I forgot to put the count in the lead. Let's do that now. Keep forgetting we can, in fact, run into wild stuff here. First batter, Ranksha. Why are you riding a Pokemon? Can't you swim? No, I can't. Fuck you. Swimmer wants to fight. Sent out Horsey. Go the count. Ice beam it. Critical hit, ineffective. Did the job. Let's use Surf. Surf is also ineffective, but it gets stabbed, so I don't have to rely on critics. Now I'll use an Ice Beam to finish it. Seadra. I'm not going to use something ineffective. Use Psychic. Roasted. Last up is another Horsey. We'll Surf it too. What's going on? What? I'm making my way to Cinnabar Island via Sea Route 20 and the Seafoam Islands Cave. All of my team member Pokémon are named after regulars in the stream. Ouch! Torpedoed! Riding a Pokémon sure looks fun. And here is our next batter. The water is shallow here. Surf it. Probably won't kill it higher level, but it's alright. Well, it will kill it, just kidding. Next batter is a Cloyster. Decidedly not fucking around. Let's whoop it with Psychic. Defeated Swimmer. Splash. I wish I could ride my Pokemon. get between these guys and head west. And before long, well, before too terribly long, we should see our next batter. Oh, mobile tentacle. What level will it be? 5. Surf it dead. 36 levels higher, I think we'll be fine. And a critical to boot. Alright. Good policy generally to always save before a trainer battle, just in case something goes horribly wrong, but it shouldn't. Seafoam is a quiet getaway. Beauty wants to fight. Sent out Cedra. The psychic. You took a shot. Yes! What was it? Tell me more. Dying to know. About to use Horsey. Nope, Count can handle that. The pre-evolution? Yeah, we'll be fine. Ice Beam it. I don't care if it's ineffective. Bubble! Ice Beam it again. You're not sure. Schnapps, though. Ooh, boy. Guessing peppermint since it's Christmas. Count grew to level 42. Quit it! There's a huge cavern underneath this island. And if we head this way, sure enough, we are finally done surfing. Throw Hat Kitten in the lead for now. As we get ready to tackle the Seafoam Islands. Alright. One last trainer hanging out in the water here, so let's surf again to fight her before we head into the cave. Alrighty. Into the water. Myron, you're gonna get ridden again. I love floating with the fishes. He wants to fight. Send out Sea King. Maya, you're up. Don't fall asleep. Wreck it with Psychic. That'll be easy. Oh wow, she did not kill it. Amazing. And then it made the terrible mistake of using Tail Whip. Ouch! Want to float with me? Not particularly. Seafoam Islands. Here we go. There's lots of work to do here. I'm tempted to go to the Pokémon Center. I don't quite think I need to, but there's a lot of work to do here. No trainers, but a high encounter rate and a freaking boatload of wild Pokémon. And a fairly long dungeon to boot. And an Articuno at the end that we, of course, need to catch. So inside this cave, things we need to catch are actually not that many. We need to catch a Slowbro to trade for a Lickitung. We need to catch a seal. And of course, we need to catch the Articuno at the bottom of the dungeon. Let's head inside. First up, head east, skip the stairs. A horsey. Wreck it with your Psychic, Maya. If we run out of juice in here, we can always leave. Surf back to the Pokemon Center and come back. Martin, use your strength to push the boulder into the hole. A Slowpoke. Maya's actually going to have a little trouble with this because he's a dual Psychic, if I remember right. I'm probably gonna stream another. Honestly, it depends what Tiff has to say when she gets home. I would guess another hour or so. I'm not certain. You push the boulder into the hole. And then, well, then we have another wild Pokemon battle. But after that, we follow the boulder into the hole. Do I do any kind of sports or fitness? No and yes. I don't play any organized sports at this point in my life, but I pretty obsessively work out every day. Into the hole. Same thing again. Martin, use your strength. Follow the boulder into the hole. Once more with feeling. Martin, use your strength. Push the boulder into the hole. Oh, we're automatically swimming away. The current has carried us somewhere. In here, directly to our south, is one hidden Ultra Ball. So we will go ahead and grab that. Get on, Nyron! Danger! Fast current! Ignore that ladder for now. Head this way. Climb this one. Loop around here. Uh-oh. A wild battle. And it's a seal! One of the 3 things we need to catch in here. Thunderwave, Maya. Let's damage it down. The water type, so I feel like if I switch in the count and have him use Surf, that's not going to kill it. That's about as well as I think we can probably do. So let's start chucking Ultra Balls. Ah, shoot, it was so close too. Alright, Seal was caught. New Dex data will be added for Seal. Sea Lion, number 86. The protruding horn on its head is very hard. It is used for bashing through thick ice. Do you want to give a nickname to Seal? Nah. Seal was transferred to Bill's PC. Utter perfection. Alright, Seal is off my list. We're at 69 in the Dex. It's pretty impressive considering we haven't evolved anything. Alright, so from there... take this ladder up too. And head to the east. A shelter. Wreck it, Maya. Psychic should do the trick, I certainly hope so. Maya to level 42. Outstanding. She wants to learn Reflect. Do I want her to learn Reflect? That's a real question. Give me a couple seconds. My Twitch exports are finished, so let me handle that business too. Yesterday's, I mean. Let me handle that first, if you all don't mind. Now, do I want my Kadabra to learn Reflect? I actually don't believe I do. No. Can't learn more than 4 moves. No, we will not delete an older move for Reflect. Now, if you're playing competitively, you should strongly consider learning Reflect. But, in-game, there's no need for it. Alright. Oops, wrong click. Errant, click. Back to it. Alright, Hat Kitten, you're down to the back of the line. Let's put Venusaur in the lead now. Just because I don't trust Razor Leaf with its imperfect accuracy. Red found a nugget! Head back down the ladder we just came from. Now if we head down here, we have a stupid puzzle to solve with the boulders. Another seal. Wreck it with Razor Leaf, Lone Wonder. We gotta hope Razor Leaf hit, because confusion will hurt. But Razor Leaf's gonna hit. Alright, after wrecking that Slowpoke, we find a max elixir. Our goal now is to solve this little boulder puzzle using Martin and his strengths. Martin can move boulders. So we need to push one boulder into each hole. So there's number one. And this other one is pretty simple. Ooh, a wild Seadra. Razor Leaf should wreck it. Fall down either hole, and oh, we've beaten the current by solving the boulder puzzle. Here comes trouble. Alright, I'm gonna put Maya back in the lead to paralyze. Well, no, let's put Apathen in the lead, or Jolteon, because he does Thunder Wave too. And he can actually damage this thing. Like Zapdos, Articuno's level 50. We're closer to it now than we were to Articuno, but this is still going to be a hell of an endeavor. Yow! Wild Articuno appeared. Going to outspeed us before paralysis, so let's hope it doesn't one-shot us. Oh, apparently not. Good job, Jolteon. Ice Beam. Great. Yeah, that hurt. Thunder Shock it, my dude. Super effective. Heck, is ineffective, but critted. Well, let's use Thunderbolt now that I know what even a super effective move does. Alright. Apathen's out, but that's okay. Throw in a tank. Throw in fucking Nyron. Alright, this is as well as we're gonna do, so let's start chucking Ultras. You missed! But it's fully paralyzed. You missed! Ice Beam! Oh, that's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt real bad. Real bad. Oh, it critted. No, it didn't crit. That was a non-crit. Holy shit. Yes! Got him! Articuno was caught. That wasn't so bad. Articuno, freeze, number 144. A legendary bird Pokemon that is said to appear to doomed people who are lost in icy mountains. No, there's no need for a nickname. Articuno was transferred to Bill's PC. Perfection. Alright, Articuno, you're mine. Well, Apathem fainted. That's unfortunate, but it's alright. I'm sure our Venusaur can get us out of here. And Tifzone. Oops, wrong window. Here we go. Alright, riding iron again. Head up these stairs. We still need to catch Slowbro here before we leave. We can do so on this level. But we kind of need to run out to a Pokemon Center after dealing with that Articuno, because damn. Am I right? Yeah, we need to hit the center and come back, especially because Apathen's fainted, so he's not getting any benefit from the experience all either. Alright, head up this ladder. Red Lone Wonder has hit level 42. Up the ladder. Up this ladder. Up these stairs. Up this ladder. Southwest to these stairs. Get up on this little plateau and take that ladder. A seal! Wreck it with Razor Leaf, Lone Wonder. Tippy's home, I hear her downstairs. Up that ladder. And south to exit the caves the way we came in. Alright, so getting back to Fuchsia, we'll be doing more surfing. I will put Maya in the lead and let her wreck those tentacles we're going to run into. I'll put Jolteon in the lead, since he is now our single one who's behind. But we're just going to head back to Fuchsia to get to the Pokemon Center before diving back into Seafoam to catch Slowbro. I have my reasons, trust me. Oh, but what's in your bottle, Steven? Nobody's drinking water. It's only 6 o'clock here. No, we're not switching to water. Nobody wimp out on me. Oh shit, level 35. This will actually be worth some experience when we one-shot it with Psychic. That was pretty fucking smooth for Articuno. What was that? 5 balls? 6 balls? One last tentacle. To the Pokémon Center. Yes, please, and thank you. Did we hit 70? Was Articuno number 70? I think he was. Yes, we own 70, so let's get our decks evaluated. It's another multiple of 10. We'll have a new comment. Mr. Oak's PC. 123 seen, 70 owned. Rating. Very good. Go fish for some marine Pokemon. Alright. So Jolteon's in the lead. We are set, although we can visit the mart. We have a few items to sell. Nothing big, but... Cut that bush. Lone Wonder. I think tea is actually a pretty good thirst quencher. Tea, coffee, soda, they're all mostly water. Alright, sell the nuggets. Sell the max elixir for 0 Poké dollars right now. Let's buy one more Ultra Ball. I like to carry 50 at this stage of the game. Everybody's fully healed. Jolteon's in the lead. Let's dive back into Seafoam. Just to go after that Slowbro we can trade for a Lickitung. Best place to catch it is on basement level 4, where we fought Articuno. So, like, it's definitely outclassed by the fact that we one-balled Zapdos, but I don't think there's been enough appreciation in chat of what a fucking miracle it was to catch Articuno that fast. There's a reason I carry 50 Ultra Balls. I think we one-balled Zapdos, and we 5-balled Articuno. Those are fucking miracles, my dude. Like, anyone who's actually played this game knows. Thundershocking. That's a ridiculous miracle. Both of those. Yeah, in the red version, on level 2 of Seafoam Island, you have a 1% chance of hitting a wild Slowbro. Down on level 4, you have a 4% chance, so we want to get to level 4. Thank you, Lost Primeval, I appreciate it. Thunderbolt that worthless freaking Golbat. You're not a fan of... It's not even 8-bit, is it? Was the Game Boy 8-bit, or is this like 4-bit music? I don't even know. Level 30 Seal. feel like Thunder Shock should work. Oh no, not quite. And we're gonna soak a headbutt, because of course we are. Oh, but a critical headbutt does 17 damage. Kinda douchey to give him a critical, because Seal's base speed is kinda shit, but whatever, game. You do you. Game Boy was 8-bit. Alright. Yes, we're 8-bit music, same as in NES. My eyes do hurt a little. Well, my eyes hurt a little during battles. They're okay when we're in the cave. But Martin, move this rock with your strength. Another seal. I'm still not gonna waste the Thunderbolt on you. Well, maybe I will. Can't rely on crits, so it's not like I'm using Slash or Razor Leaf or Karate Chop, so. Down we go. The current! Now here we are on level 4. This is where we can catch Slowbro. Let me save. There's another sign I still haven't read, and I want to wander down there and do that. But boulders might change the flow of water. No kidding. A horsey. Now we're just looking for Slowbro. It shouldn't be that hard to find one. At 4%, it's a 1 in 25. So we'll be here for a little bit, but it's not excruciating. It's not like hunting for a Tauros or Chansey in the Safari Zone. Actually, tell you what, why don't I go ahead and solve the puzzle and then come down here and hunt for the Slowbro. Oh no, that's pointless. Because I need to backtrack to Fuchsia again after I catch the Slowbro, and then come back here again and solve the puzzle to move on, so. Just kidding. We're just gonna wander. I'm sure you hate that, I'm sorry. Sorry. Not that sorry. This is our best option for Slowbro, and this ladder is going to take us to the exit after we catch him. Well, I don't know what to tell you. Oh, fuck, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted Thunder Shock. Second name's Jack. Thank God I used Lear. Come on, game. Daddy needs a Slowbro. We're on screen, because I'm going to off-screen the Safari Zone. This is like one of the very last wild catches we need to do. The only ones that are left after this are the 3 in the Pokémon Mansion. So we're almost done, like, hunting for specific species and grinding on wilds. So, that should make you feel better, if nothing else. But we gotta find this Slowbro with his 4%. I'm not gonna grind up Slowpoke just to trade for Lickitung. Fuck, I didn't mean to do that either. Oh, the liquor must be hitting me at long last. You want the Max Payne music? Oh shit, we've leveled. We want to learn Double Kick. That is actually on our final move list for Jolteon, so we're gonna definitely forget Quick Attack in favor of Double Kick. We finally have a fighting move on our team. Something that can hit normals super effectively. Pokemon music for Max Payne. Hey chat, tell Tiff to come upstairs and say hello. I'm weirded out that she hasn't come up to the office to say anything to me yet. Come on, Slowbro. Not a Slowbro. Thrash it. Oh, you got this, Martin. And how? Golbat. Earthquake can't hit it because dual flying. Let's try to connect with Thunder. And it missed. Of course it fucking missed. Of course it fucking missed. And of course it critted. Oh, she's already making dinner. She just got home. Give us that Slowbro. Come on. My shoulder. Jesus Marie. Thrash it. Noodle-free pasta, I believe. I bought the ingredients earlier today. Although, to be honest, I know people don't like to watch grinding, but this is the point in the game where if you're training a team of 6, your levels do start to lag a little, as Zapdos and Articuno have so ably showed us. So honestly, I hate to say it, but we are playing a JRPG from the 90s. It's good to get a little grinding done. But I'm sure it's boring to watch, and I'm sorry for that. But it's a good thing. I'm just waiting on that Slowbro. Because I did say we were going to get everything we could in the Pokedex in a single run, no trade playthrough. And that includes Lickitung, which means we need a trading Slowbro. Proving exceedingly difficult to find. Well, careful about culturally identifying with this pasta. Like I said, it's noodle-free pasta, so it's basically like if you had a pasta dish and then just took out all the actual pasta. But it's low calorie, it's still pretty filling, and it's insanely delicious. I love this recipe she makes. A seal! At least it doesn't know any water moves. Thrash it, Martin. Come on, Slowbro. I have to be very careful once I finally find one, too. I have to be absolutely certain I don't faint it, so... And then we'll see what that looks like. salmonless plank sea salmon. I mean, it's garlic and marinara sauce and vegetables and meat, just no actual noodles. Is this similar to the boar killing in WoW? No, like, I'm not trying to level up. Like, at this point, we would be fine at least all the way up to the Elite Four, even with these levels, but all I'm saying is the grinding does help us. But what we're really doing is hunting for Slowbro. Like, we're gonna stop as soon as we finally encounter and catch a Slowbro. But I really don't feel like making you watch me train up a Slowpoke in order to trade for a Lickitung. It's like earlier when I just straight up caught a Poliwhirl to trade for Jinx. I'm not usually in the business of catching evolved forms. After we beat the Elite Four and have access to Cerulean Cave, we can just go there and beat up Chanseys with the Experience All and evolve everything very fast. But we need to catch a wild Slowbro here. Put Lickitung in our Pokedex, even though we're never going to use it. We're on our final team already, and we're actually pretty close to our final moveset too, which is crazy, but true. Our Jolteon still needs Pin Missile. Martin gets the Blizzard TM. And then I think we're done. Ha! I lost Primeval. That is one of the most flattering things anyone has ever told me. Thank you for saying that. I really appreciate it. We could play House Flipper. We're just closer to literally watching paint dry on a stream. I couldn't believe how many people were streaming House Flipper. I was like, really? I am so fucking bored watching this. Steven, I do appreciate you sticking around. I realize that in 2018, 8-bit graphics and sound are kind of hard to handle, but I mean, I don't know. I think in its own way, Pokemon is a masterpiece too. Same as Max Payne was. What do you want to say about it? Jesus Christ, Murray. I'm sure we've done over 25 battles right by now. RNG is fucking us, my dudes. Oh, God. Yes! And Martin's at level 43. Well, good. Whose stats am I interested in raising next? More to the point, who's tougher to raise for the next several dungeons? Martin, to the back of the line, my friend. Alright, so we've got Nyron, we've got Snorlax, Jolteon. Starmie's gonna do fine in Pokemon Mansion. He's tough for now. Let's throw out Snorlax. Ooh, Parasite Eve. That's a good game. Body slam it. Oh, good. We outspeed it. As long as we outspeed it, Nyron can one-shot anything with Body Slam. Throwing his bulk around, you know what I'm saying? Parasite Eve is a really good game. A really good game. Slam it with your body, Nyron. Make it pay for its insolence. Never heard of Parasite Eve? Oh, Google it right quick. It's a Square RPG. It was I believe it was the next game they released after Final Fantasy VII. I think it predated Final Fantasy VIII. Everybody was surprised. It's like, what? You use guns? It's set in New York in the late 90s? But it's a really good game. It's one I'd consider emulating and streaming it. I love Parasite Eve. I am not normally a big fan of JRPGs. There are a few exceptions. Parasite Eve is one of them. It's such a good game. And I believe it had a sequel that I never played that everyone hated, and people generally don't even talk about it. But yeah, Parasite Eve itself, like the OG game, I mean, it's the only one I played, and I shouldn't bash the sequel without first-hand knowledge. It might be good. I just heard it wasn't, but man, Parasite Eve is good. And I mean, you all know I have a very strong soft spot for horror. And Parasite Eve is scary in its own way. Like, I was pretty spooked by it back in 1990. I think it came out in 97. But it's just such a good game. It's super well balanced. Like, it's one of those miraculous JRPGs where you don't have to grind, right? Like, if you pay attention and make good strategic choices, no grinding is necessary, which is rare in pre-2000 JRPGs, right? Man, you play through chapter 1 of that game, that fucking opera house sequence. You are just hooked. It's amazing. It's so good. Y'all are just by mentioning it, y'all are making me think I should stream Parasite Eve sometime. How have we not found a fucking Slowbro yet? I mean, I like the experience points, but I'm not actually trying to grind here. Give me a fucking Slowbro game, Jesus Christ. Thank you! Thank you! Was that so hard? Level 39 Slowbro. Here we go. Alright, well, let's surf it. Hey, Ideal Cynic. Nice to see you. Oh wow, that's like super duper triple ineffective. I feel like it can take a body slam. It can. Let's surf it a couple more times. Then we'll bring out Jolteon, paralyze, and catch it. One more surf and we'll be good. Then we can bring out either Maya or Apathen to paralyze it. I was getting fucking sick of grinding all this bullshit Pokemon. Thank you for giving me the Slowbro I asked for. Alright, let's use Apathen on Jolteon. Oh yeah, growl away, Skippy, that's gonna help. Thunder Wave! Alright, now let's promote Double Kick, because that's actually on our end stage move list. Let's chuck Ultra Balls. 1 ball! Fuck you, Slowbro. New Dex data will be added for Slowbro. Hermit Crab, number 80. The shelter that is latched on the Slowpoke's tail is said to feed on the host's leftover scraps. I'm just putting this out there. That does not look like a shelter to me. No, Slowbro doesn't need a nickname. He's just fucking trade fodder. Let's get out of here. Oh, good. Tiff will be so happy and we actually fucking accomplished this shit. I'm trying to fuck up. But this is the ladder we need to take, and then the next one is the one on this little plateau. Down and out. Gonna surf out of here. Nyron! Get rode! Oh, Earthbound. I meant to talk about Earthbound. I really want to stream Earthbound. It's one of my all-time top 5 most amazing, so effective, so good games. Would you guys be interested in seeing Earthbound? Perhaps after we finish Pokémon? I absolutely adore Earthbound. Like, you will see this grown man cry, like, at the end of Earthbound. The game is that good. Don't talk about it, just stream it. Alright. Well, alright, I will put... Well, and the thing is, like, I mean, we talked about this before I started Pokemon, but literally a few weeks ago, Nintendo, like, changed their rules for IP and streaming, and, like, basically the gist of it is, oh, Nintendo finally got to 2018 and decided it's cool for people to stream their games. So... now, like, all of a sudden, there's this whole backlog of Nintendo classics that are super duper favorites that I really want to play. Like, Pokemon was the first, but then Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy 3/6, Earthbound, and Super Metroid are, like, in my head as such unbelievably good games that I so desperately want to play through with you all. Alright, let's deposit Martin. For now. We'll get you back, don't worry. Let's withdraw this stinking Slowbro. That took so long. Yeah, Earthbound, like, I like Chrono Trigger, I like Final Fantasy 3, I like Super Metroid, they're really good. I'm really good at them. They'll be fun streams to watch. I'm also really good at Earthbound, but Earthbound will make me, like, bawl like a baby, like, multiple times. It's that good a game. That well written. I'm looking for Slowbro. Want to trade one for Lickitung? I do. Please take this Slowbro and give me a Lickitung. Lickitung's name is Mark, for what that's worth. I tried one of the translated hacks of Mother 3. It just, I don't know, it couldn't be as effective. Like, I'm waiting for Nintendo to do real localizations of Mother 1 and 3 with real professional translations, right? Lickitung! The only one in the game. Take good care of Lickitung. Red traded Slowbro for Lickitung. Hey, thanks! Isn't my old Lickitung great? I mean, not really. It's kind of a garbage tier Pokemon. Especially considering Wrap is on his move list, but in Red and Blue, you can't have a Slowbro that's a low enough level for your Lickitung to still know Wrap. Oh, shit. I did mean to read its Dex entry, though. Data. Lickitung. Licking. Number 108. Its tongue can be extended like a chameleon's. It leaves a tingling sensation when it licks enemies. The man who doesn't like tears will tear up if he plays Earthbound. Oh, absolutely. Well, it's like, back when game theory was good and had theories that were right instead of crazy. Like, I think it was like Game Theory episode 13, like years ago on YouTube. They had an episode about Earthbound where he talked about why it was so good and so effective. And, you know, the whole shtick is it's an RPG that's actually set in modern times, which when it came out, modern times were the 90s. But, like, the game is just like, it's got such an off-key sense of humor and color palette and soundtrack and everything that it looks super kid appropriate, but the game actually has like all of this super dark adult stuff in it. And what happens to you when you play it again as an adult, because I loved it when I was a kid, like all the darkness was lost on me, I just thought it was cool. But then like you still fall in love with the game as a kid. You have such great memories about it. It's so emotionally effective. And then you go back to it as an adult and you realize like what the game is really about. And it's actually about the game. The whole game is literally about becoming an adult. And it's just so effectively executed. It's amazing. One of the greatest games of all time. Yeah, so yes, I bawl like a baby when I play Earthbound, and I will happily stream it and cry for you all. Let's go to Bill's PC. Lickitung goes in box 3, so let's deposit him there. Mark! Alright. Now let's go back to box 5. Get Martin back out. Not Executor. Not Executor. Wrong. Oh, you should definitely play Earthbound. It's so good. Like 100% zero qualifications. Recommend. The game itself, like actual gameplay, is basically Dragon Quest, which is fine. Like you have to be prepared to play a JRPG, and you really do have to be prepared to grind. That's unfortunate. It turned some people off, but it was 1994. What are you going to do? But the atmosphere and ambiance and storyline of that game, like, for what it... Like, when you replay it as a grown-up and you realize what it was actually trying to accomplish and what it was about, and from what I hear, Mother 3 absolutely, totally, 100% confirms that theory, that it's... So, let me cut back to Pokemon for a second. At this point in our Pokemon adventure, I believe it is actually more effective. This is going to shock you, but it's true. We're going to head all the way back to Pallet Town. Yeah, I know. And doing that without Fly is kind of sort of a pain in the ass, I know, but it's not going to take that long, I promise. We're in Fuchsia now. First thing, we'll take the cycling road back to Celadon. Well, I highly, highly recommend playing Earthbound to anybody. Anybody. Other than the stuff I'm doing off screen, like in terms of stuff you guys are actually going to be subjected to watching, that Slowbro was the last hard catch. The only ones left are the 3 in the Pokemon Mansion: Grimer, Coughing, and Ponyta, which is super common and super easy to catch. And then there's Moltres in Victory Road, Mewtwo in the Cerulean Cave, but we are now in Celadon. We are rolling back to Pallet Town. I was going to say, let's look at our town map, but I'm not carrying it. But basically, these last couple of routes, like the rest of Route 20 on the other side of Seafoam Islands, goes west to Cinnabar Island, which then goes north back to Pallet Town. So we can actually close that loop either direction once we know surf, and I believe it's much more sensible to close it from Pallet Town south. And that is what we're going to do. So we're in Cerulean, and that was a mistake, because we can't get back to Pallet Town this way. My bad. I've been drinking a while. Cut me some slack. We need to go south in Saffron and get down to Vermilion. Hello. From Vermilion, we can go ahead through Diglett's Cave, and that will get us back to Pallet Town. Fly makes things a lot more convenient, but I just don't think convenience is worth a move slot. Oh, my first game. It was Dungeons and Dragons in the late 80s on a pre-NES system called the Intellivision. But the one that kindled the passion. It's hard to say, because I really liked them when I was a kid. Like, I liked them all. I had a great time with them. But if I had to pick one that really kindled a passion that lasted into adulthood, that made me realize how transformational and immersive and wonderful they could truly be, that one was probably the original Thief in the late 90s. That was the first time a game really made me feel like I was this other character in this other world. Yeah, Thief 1, for me, is the reason I still play games at age 33. Like, as much as I love the ones from when I was a kid, like Chrono Trigger and Earthbound and Super Metroid, it's funny, you have to hit this correct age where you're old enough to recognize and appreciate certain subtleties and feelings, but I guess, I don't know, still be young enough to be less jaded and impressionable. And Thief was right in that sweet spot for me the first time I played it. Thief is the reason I still play video games as a 33-year-old lawyer. If I had to pick one, that's it. I forget how ridiculous the encounter rate in Diglett's Cave truly is. Alright. Nyron can wreck them. And they're actually, surprisingly, still worth a reasonably okay experience. Diglett's Cave is probably one of the best places to grind. It's probably the best early game place to grind, if you're inclined to grind. Alright, here we go. Lone Wonder, cut that bush. Cut it down. We don't like hairy bushes. Oh yeah, no, Thief is the first thing I did on YouTube. And then I revisited it twice, actually. I did a real ghost run later in, like, increments, you know. And then, pretty recently, after I started streaming, I did a Twitch stream of an Iron Man thief run, where I didn't save during chapters and didn't save scum. And we did really well on everything except the Lost City. I think we died like 4 or 5 times in the Lost City. But we eventually got it. At the very end, when everybody said, go ahead and just save scum, that run, of course, I finally got through from beginning to end without dying. That's how it works. It's fine. And here we are in Pallet Town. Red, you should take a quick rest. All right, Mom. I guess I'll take a rest, Mom. The thing is, back in Pallet Town, there's water. Nyron, get rowed. First things first, into the grass patch, we can catch a wild Tangela here. It's not rare, it shouldn't take long. It's a piece of junk, but we need it for the decks, and this is the only place to catch it. Hi, Tiff. Come say hi. Wave at the camera. Yeah, you look good. You look good today. Here's Tiff. She's gonna say hi. How's dinner? How much time do I have? An hour? Really? You want to hang here and watch? Alright. Well, I will end at Pokemon League or when dinner's ready, whichever comes first. Sound good? Thanks. He can hang if he wants to. Oh, you remember the one with annotations. You know what's funny? I should probably go back and delete those because at the, sometime this month, I can't remember if it's the beginning or the end, but YouTube is deleting annotations off of all of the videos that used to have them. They're calling it some kind of update, but annotations are going defunct. So all of those annotation-based walkthroughs I made at the very beginning, before I did commentary, are going to become totally useless. The annotations are going to be deleted. So I might as well delete the videos. They're going to be completely pointless without the annotations. Which is kind of sad, if you think about it. I mean, I put a lot of effort into those back in the day. My System Shock 1 Let's Play, oh man. That one was grindy. I took advantage of the respawn on the 8 out of 10 decks that had it. Did not want to waste ammo. Yeah, they might already be gone. Like, I think I can't remember, it might have been at the beginning of December, but by the new year, for sure, annotations are going to be gone off of all videos. Those old Thief walkthroughs I did that didn't have commentary and were just annotated, they're going to be useless. I mean, I guess not totally useless. You can watch what happens, so I suppose I won't delete them. But the annotations will be gone, which is kind of sad when I think back to how many fucking hours I sunk into those annotations. That's a good question, Jake. I'm not sure you can. Well, yeah, I mean, System Shock 1 came out in '94, right? Same year as, like, Earthbound and Dark Forces. Just to redo the video. Yeah, right. Like, people want to see me play OG System Shock again. We're gonna play the remake. Like, I'm sketched out by it. I have some feelings based on everything I've seen that the remake could very well go catastrophically wrong, but I'm very excited about the remake, and we're definitely going to play it. That's the thing that's going to happen. Yeah, I have no idea why they removed annotations either. I'm a little pissed about it, because it... Like, eventually I would say I realized the virtues of commentary, because it's an easier way to tell people what the hell you're doing, but like, I put so many hours into those annotations, so much work, and then YouTube just fucking deleted it. Like, nerfed those videos. I'm having a lot of trouble catching something that appears at a 10% rate. This is crazy. Where's our freaking Tangela game? Water annotations. Well, alright, thanks Reaper for a dose of perspective. So on older YouTube videos, and it kind of fell by the wayside, and I'm sure that's a big part of why they got rid of them, but you could like pop up like little text bubbles over your video recording, and it was called annotating the video. And YouTube has not only have they removed the ability, which would be one thing and would be fine going forward, but they are actually removing the annotations that people had on all of their old videos, which is crazy, right? How insane is that? What the hell possible reason could you have for stripping the annotations off of people's old videos when they were a thing? It doesn't make any sense to me at all. Nyron, you're back. We're not really grinding, we're hunting for a Tangela, but you're in the lead grinding right now while we do that, look. How are you, my friend? You showed up for a bit and then you disappeared. Oh. I talked about you a lot in the on Route 19 in the Seafoam Islands. I was kind of sad that you weren't around for it. You were a subject of conversation, so to speak. Well, what I realized once I wanted to start streaming and actually like chatting with people in real time, you know, I did it on YouTube for the first couple of months until I got Twitch affiliated and had to sign the exclusivity contract, but the maybe it's gotten better in the last 6 months, but man, when I was using it, YouTube, actual like streaming platform and software was terrible. Just like, Twitch has its issues, especially if you try to use it on mobile, but generally speaking, it is just so much more stable and better than YouTube's. RNG giveth and RNG taketh away up at them. I think you might be right. Tangela has a 10% encounter rate compared to that Slowbro's 4%. We're just getting fabulously unlucky looking for it. Mic quality is a bit weird. Tell me how. Is it echoing? Is it reverbing? Is it quiet? Is it loud? Let me know and I'll play with the settings to try and fix it. How have we not found a freaking Tangela yet? This is killing me. Oh, I didn't get flagged. I just read the contract and decided to obey it because it didn't seem like a big deal, right? To only stream on Twitch and then wait the 24 hours and port to YouTube. Like, that didn't seem like a big deal to me. I never got flagged. I just obeyed the terms of the contract. That's all. No, the only videos I've had taken down are my witness playthrough for some bullshit copyright strikes. Fucking company that owns one of the movies that they used for the clips was like, fuck your whole playthrough, it's gone. Like, dudes, why? Just take the ads on the one video where your stupid movie appears. I don't give a shit. They were like, no, it's gone. Fuck you. So that's the only video I've had removed. I mean, most of my copyright strikes are because I accidentally left the radio on in a Fallout video. And so the company that owns the music's like, fuck you, we get the dollars. And I'm like, okay, fine. I screwed up, I left your music in. That's what the law says, I get it. Hey, Nyron, you've hit level 43. Congratulations. How have we not found this stupid Tangela yet? It's killing me. Alright, anyway. Nyron, to the back of the line with you. Who do I want to put out next? That's a good question. We're heading to the Pokémon Mansion, which is loaded with fires and poisons. So I think I want to level Jolteon now if I'm going to level anything. Oh yes, you get copyright strikes on music in a game. That's why I turned the radio. That's why after experiencing way too many of them, I turned the radios completely off in my Fallout videos. Because I kept getting hit with strikes. Even though, surprise, they're actually cover versions. It's like, if I wanted to take the time to dispute the strikes and be like, fuck you, I will go to court, I'm an attorney, and guess what? This is not your fucking recording. It's a cover that Bethesda did, well, not that Obsidian did. It's not the performance you have a copyright to. Go fuck yourself. Like, I would win. But YouTube just so thoroughly stacks the deck in favor of copyright claimants. It is such a gigantic, huge, enormous, ridiculous pain in the ass to deal with a copyright strike that I ended up just saying, well, alright, fuck it. The fucking record companies get all the revenue off my first 35 videos, and then I turn the radio off. Could I turn down the music even more? I already have it turned down a lot, but yes, I can turn it down a couple more notches. What game are y'all talking about? Psychonauts. Never played it. Interesting. Holy shit, where is my Tangela? This is crazy. I mean, I'm grateful for the experience and all, but jeez. No, I never finished my Witness playthrough because of the fucking copyright issues. I could go back and start from the beginning and just, I don't know, black it out and be like, sorry, this Finnish company are dicks and don't allow anyone to have videos. Even though it's part of the game, you can't have this clip on YouTube or they will remove your video. So I didn't think there was any purpose in having an incomplete playthrough where I had to skip some piece of the game and not solve one of the puzzles. Hey, there's Tangela. About fucking time. Jesus. Paralyze it. Number one. We'll go ahead and swap out of this bind. I'm going to put Nyron out. I'm going to let him hit it with Surf. Because Nyron doesn't get stab on... Oh, he's out of Surf PP. Just kidding. Let's try Razor Leaf. I'm going to save state here. I know it's cheating. But I really don't want Razor Leaf to kill it. I don't think it's going to. I'm going to reload if it does. Oh, not even. Perfect. Another Razor Leaf. Feel free to crit. I already know that's not going to kill it. Perfect. Alright, Tangela. Get in the ball. Oh, fuck off. Another ball. Fine. I'm good. Whatever. There we go. Tangela was caught. New dex data will be added for Tangela, Vine, number 114. The whole body is swathed with wide vines that are similar to seaweed. Its vines shake as it walks. No, Tangela doesn't need a nickname. Alright, let's surf back to Palette and heal up. Then we're going to actually deal with Route 21. And its trainers en route to Cinnabar Island. And I know I said we were going to go all the way to Pokemon League. I think that was a lie. We're going to clear routes 21 and the rest of Route 20. And then I'm going to end the stream. Tiff already seems a little restless. So here we go. Wouldn't feel like just finishing the witness. I might start from the beginning. I might do the witness again. I don't have that original save file, so I just play all the way back through it. Not that that's a big deal. It's a great game that I really like, but... Alright. So... You get these fishermen on platforms here on Route 21. And we did, in fact, bag that Tangela, thank goodness. So, clear Route 21. You want to know if the fish are biting? It's on the floor in jail. I got a message from Tiff. That stuff was still hard to hear. Wow, I have a boatload of push notifications on my phone. I have not paid attention to it in a little while. Give me a second. I do apologize for that. Just the thing that needs to happen. Alright, well, email-wise, other push notifications. Alright, fisherman wants to fight. Send out seeking. Here we go. Break it, Appleton. Oh, we got the paralysis. We got hit with supersonic. Well, we gotta swap you out after this round. I'd like you to finish this one, but Christ. Of course. Of course, how many times in a row can we end up on the wrong side of this coin flip? Oh, and you're gonna give it a crit on that horn attack. That's great. Holy shit. Are you kidding me? 3 in a fucking row? Really? Ugh. It's alright. I ain't mad. I ain't mad. I'm good. A Goldeen. Alright, let's hit it with Thunderbolt. Taking any chances on not one-shotting things anymore. Seeking. Thunderbolt. And another Seeking. And another Thunderbolt. The RNG giveth, and the RNG taketh away. The RNG has been good to me with the legendary bird, so I'm not really going to complain much about anything else it does to me. Dang. I can't catch anything good. No, I suppose you can't. Oh, goody. Next up is one of the game's real powerhouses. This guy became a feature in every generation. It's the fisherman with 6 Magikarp. I got a big haul. Want to go for it? And this guy's Magikarp are level 27, which means he did not evolve his Magikarp in Gyarados. Like, what? Oh, excuse me. And so, like, they put him in red and blue the very first game, and ever since then, every generation, I believe, has had a fisherman with 6 Magikarp that you have to fight at some point. Critical hit. Yeah, so we can safely Thundershock the Magikarp, guys. It's gonna be okay. Darn Magikarp. I seem to only catch Magikarp. Myron, get rode. Here's our next batter. Red, save the game. The sea cleanses my body and soul. Swimmer wants to fight. Send out Seadra. Eat a Thunderbolt, maybe. Tentacruel. Thunderbolt. Missed! Oh my god, we got 99.6. Ridiculous. And then he hits the wrap, and it's probably going to be 5 turns. Okay, no, it's only 3. Boy. Jeez. Alright, good. He's level 43. We can switch. Defeated Swimmer. Very good. Hiya! I like the mountains, too. Let's put Venusaur in the lead. I really want to get his level up before we get to the mansion. If we can. Because the mansion is filled with fire and poison types that he will have a lot of trouble with. What's up, bro? What's wrong with me swimming? He's got 3 Pokemon in the Tentacool line, so Razor Leaf will do neutral damage, which should still be plenty with Beefy Special. Yeah, it claims it's not very effective. It's actually doing neutral damage. It's super effective on water, neutral on poison, or ineffective on poison. Well, not very effective on poison. So let's cancel each other out. It does normal damage. Or Tentacool. Nope. I'm happy with Razor Leaf. Get it done. Same deal. Still think neutral damage should be enough. It might survive it. We'll see. Oh wow. Survived it with a gusto, I'd say. Just body slam. Save him with 100% accuracy. Defeated cue ball. Cheap shot. I look like what? A studded inner tube? Get lost. Let's head down the right side here to another platform with 2 fishermen. Here's our next batter. He's going to lead with shoulder, which is pretty easy for a Venusaur to handle. Hey, don't scare away the fish. Fisherman wants to fight. Send out Shelter. Go, Wonder. And a cloister. Where's the lead racket? And we defeated the fisherman. Sorry, I didn't mean it. I was just angry that I couldn't catch anything. Alright, dude, whatever. Next batter leads Sea King. Lone Wonder will be just fine. Keep me company till I get a hit. Fisherman wants to fight with the Sea King. Razor Leaf it. Bucko. Critical hit. Super effective. Very good. And Lone Wonder has hit level 43. Outstanding. And he wants to learn Growth. I don't believe that's on our final move list. I think I'll keep Leech Seed. No, I'm waiting on Sleep Powder, which we honestly may not even learn before we fight the Elite Four, but that's okay. Nope. We'll keep Leech Seed over Growth. Alright, who is still languishing at 42 and can handle a Goldeen? That would be Hat Kitten and the Count. Count. They're both going to do very well in Pokémon Mansion. We'll use them here. Why did I should use Psychic. Lead Seed from These Nuts. Go team. Wow, Nyron. Thanks for being you, Nyron. It's always good to have you here, my friend. Sound fucked up. That burned some time. Oh wait, I got a bite! Yeah! Alright, let's put the Count in the lead. Nyron, get ridden. Gonna surf on you, boyo. Here's another trainer. You know what? We'll do it. I caught all my Pokemon at sea. This guy uses a level 37 Starmie. It's going to be really tough for our level 42 Starmie to handle. We've got a better moveset with our DMs. It's going to resist Psychic and Surf. And Ice Beam. It's going to resist all our moves. We might as well use a Stab. They have a shot at reducing a special. Hit Psychic. And its special did fall. Good. And it's going to tackle me. Thankfully, its only offensive move is Tackle and Water Gun, so I don't really have to be very afraid of it. We'll go ahead and harden. Ice Beam. There we go. That was a lot less difficult than I would have imagined. Funny what a difference the moveset makes. And we defeated the swimmer. Diver, down! Where'd you catch your Pokemon? Here's our next batter. He's going to lead with a Poliwhirl. Psychic will do fine against it. Ah, feel the sun and the wind. Swimmer wants to fight and sent out Poliwhirl. Back it with Psychic count. That's easy. batter is a Tentacool. That's psychic too. I think we'll fight a Poliwrath when we fight the Elite Four in Iron. I believe either Lorelei or Bruno has one. Swimmer's about to use Beedra. Nope. Wreck it with Psychic. Failed to wreck it. That's alright. That remaining bit of damage. Not very effective. Well, of course not. And we beat the swimmer. Yow! I lost! Yeah, you did. I'm sunburnt to a crisp. Here's the final trainer of Sea Route 21. He's going to lead with a Star U, which Psychical Roast. Right now, I'm at a triathlon meet. Interesting strategy, bucko. Well, Star U. Go the count. Whack it with Psychic. Fainted. A War Turtle. No, there's no need to change. Whack it with Psychic. That should do the job. Critical hit. Fainted. Very good. And the count has hit level 43. Wonderful. Alrighty. Now we're going to save Cinnabar Island itself for the next stream, but we're going to heal at the Pokémon Center and clear out the rest of Route 20, and then call it good. I'm beat, but I still have the bike race and marathon left. Alright, Hatkin, you're the only one. I made you the lagger. Shockingly. Wild Tentacool. Wreck it with your Psychic. Guarantee it'll work. Here is Cinnabar Island. Like I said, we're going to actually properly explore this place in the next stream. All I'm going to do here is rush to the Pokémon Center, and then head east to clear out the strip of Route 20 between Seafoam and Cinnabar. So that's done. And we have those experience points going forward. I think we got like 5 or 6 left to fight. Something like that. It's not going to take too long. Alright, so if we surf east from Cinnabar, right in the center of the route, we should encounter our first trainer. Should be a beauty leading with Poliwag. which Maya can easily handle. Cinnabar in the west has a lab for Pokémon. Yep. Go Maya. Alright, Nyron. Take care. Enjoy Red Dead 2. And then she uses Seeking. Psychic should kill it too, just with raw power. And it does. Outstanding. Western GTA. Cowboy GTA. Horseback GTA with cowboys. Wait! Cinnabar is a volcanic island. Let's go due east of her. Let me find our next two. Start with this one, who should have 3 and lead with a shelter. My boyfriend gave me big pearls. Good for you, girlfriend. Beauty wants to fight, that's a shelter. Wreck it, Maya. I love that emoji. He's about to use shelter. Wreck that one too, Maya. You got this. And Maya has hit level 43. Wonderful. Next batter is a cloister. Hell, let's bring out Martin. We'll be in trouble if it uses clamp, otherwise we'll be fine. And if he can connect with thunder, he'll one-shot it. Boom! Eat it. Next batter leads with a Goldeen. I'm going to leave Martin in the lead. Can you imagine fighting all of these trainers after going through Seafoam? Like, it's kind of crazy, and it's what the designers intended, but I think it's a lot easier this way. Don't touch my pearls. Will my pearls grow bigger inside Cloister? I don't know. Let's fight this one. I swam here from Cinnabar Island. Good for you. Junior trainer female wants to fight and sent out Goldeen. We will thrash it. Oh shit. I meant to put Martin in the lead. Right. We'll switch him to the Seeking and thrash it. But to be fair, Martin is actually going to do really well in Pokémon Mansion 2. Tell you what, let's put let him get that extra experience while we release it. He'll make another comeback when we go through victory runs, and it's going to be his last hurrah for a while, so. Next batter has birds, so we'll put our Jolteon in the lead. Defeated junior trainer female. I'm so disappointed. Pokemon have taken over an abandoned mansion on Cinnabar. Interesting. Tap them, get in the lead. Over here to the east, we have a platform. This is a bird keeper. That's why we're leading with Jolteon. I rode my bird Pokemon here. Birdkeeper wants to fight and sends out Zero. That's a mistake. Thunderbolt. Bye. Next batter is another Fearow. Another Thunderbolt. Think it'll work? And a Pidgeotto. Defeated Birdkeeper. Oh no! My birds can't fly me back! Alright, only 2 more trainers, and then we'll head back to Cinnabar and end the stream. You can see the next batter, right down here. Leads with a Staryu. I'm going to put Lone Wonder in the lead, because he has a lot of trouble with the Pokemon Mansion. Check out my buff physique! And then he's like this shrimpy skinny dude. Swimmer sent out Staryu. Go, Lone Wonder. Razor Leaf his ass. Defeated Swimmer. Wimpy! Indeed. I should have been buffing up my Pokemon, not me. Oh, that's just fine. Alright. Let me think. Last round. Let's leave Venusaur in the lead for the last trainer. Down here. Near the alternate exit to Seafoam Island. Are you on vacation too? A junior trainer female leads the council. Razor Leaf will do neutral damage. I hope it's enough. With 13 levels. On a pre-evolution. Good. And for her other 2, Razor Leaf will wreck them in pure water. The female's about to use Horsey. Change. And a seal. Hit it too. Oh no! We got the miss. Well, doesn't matter. Razor Leaf is a special move. Alright, good night, final trainer of Route 20. Enemy seal fainted. Defeated junior trainer female. No mercy at all. Nope. Seafoam used to be one island. Alright. Seafoam Island. There you go. That's the other exit from the cave. Let's hop back on Nyron and surf back to Cinnabar. Now we're actually going to have a few chores to do at the start of the next stream. There are, I believe, 3 trades we can do on Cinnabar Island itself. And we've got to go catch the Pokemon to trade for that. I forgot to do that. Sorry about that. But we'll take care of that next time. It won't be a big deal. I believe the 2 that we need to get, like previously, are we need to get a second Venonat, which is easy, and we need to get a second Raichu, which is also easy. Oh shit, I didn't mean to run either. Whatever. I should have just wrecked it, but it's alright. To the Pokemon Center, where we will heal up and save and call it good until the next stream. Pokemon are fighting fit, and we hope to see you again. Alright, everybody, this is it for tonight. Thank you so much for sticking with me. Those of you watching live on Twitch, I appreciate you joining me here. If you're new and you enjoy what you saw, I hope you will consider hitting the follow button so that you can see every time we go live. I stream at unpredictable hours and odd ones too, often early in the morning. But if you're watching later on YouTube, first of all, if you like the content, please like the video. And second of all, despite how easy it is to miss my streams, every ounce of content eventually makes its way over to YouTube, so please subscribe to the channel. That way you won't miss anything. And finally, regardless of the platform you're on, I hope you will consider joining our Discord server. The link to do so is either in the Twitch channel description or the YouTube video description. The Discord is where we discuss the games you'd like to see me play, where I make official announcements about the channel, and where there is a growing and fun community of people who love video games just as much as you do. Next stream is going to be sometime on Saturday. I think I currently have it flagged in the morning, but as it turns out, I have obligations that day, so it'll probably be a Saturday afternoon and evening stream. But I'm thinking more Pokemon, or maybe we'll start Batman, or maybe we'll start Earthbound based on everybody's reaction today. Discuss it in the Discord what you'd like to see on Saturday. That's going to be the next stream. Until then, everyone have a great couple of days. Take care. Thank you again for being here. I will see you soon. Bye-bye.